Hi, I just wanted to make a video about my experience of working with Jocelyn in case in case it could be of any help to you. So I contacted Jocelyn a few weeks after my operation. I had a vaginal hysterectomy and what my surgeon liked to refer to as the full house of pelvic floor repairs. Um, I had always been active. Sport had always been a big part of my life, and as a child I swam a lot, and in my teens then I moved on to doing triathlon and running through my 20s into my 30s, and then through my 30s until now in mid 40s, strength became a much more work became a much more important part of my life too. Um, so I was really keen after operation to know what I could return to. My conversation with healthcare professionals involved nothing about what I wanted to do with life, or what improvements I was hoping for, and focused very much really on anatomically, being happy that the surgery had worked and put everything back in place. And there was no offer of physio through the health service here. So I did quite a lot of work looking around, and Jocelyn appealed because she really focused on that um, period post surgery, and your recovery from that. So I contacted her a few weeks after. I spoke to her very quickly, and we got going in the 3 month program. And I honestly think it's probably about the best thing I've done in my life, the best money I've spent, the best effort that I've put in. We were left with the general advice that you do really not very much for 6 weeks, maybe walking. You can increase your activity after 6 weeks, but still not do impact work, and never to lift anything heavy again, with very little idea of what heavy was. And so you feel a bit stuck, kind of not wanting to get back to being active, not wanting to do what you shouldn't do or what you've been advised against. So meeting Jocelyn, working with Jocelyn, was just been really fantastic. Otherwise I think I may still be stuck and kind of resigned to swimming and Pilates, which I enjoy, but didn't isn't what drives me in what I want to do. So how it worked and working with her was, she could assess very effectively. I live in the UK while she's in the US, and we worked over Zoom in meetings where she could assess how it was and set programs. And then we worked through the app where she set a workout, I think 5 days a week, and within the app you can send videos back so she can check your form as you're going as well. It really suited me in terms of my life. So I work full time. I've got children. I could fit in the program whenever I wanted to do, and I could record how I was feeling, send videos, when it was convenient for me, and Jocelyn would reply when it was for her, so that it just works very well around your life as a thing to do. And you start when I started, you start off in slow steps, but Jocelyn was able to pick up things. It's amazing through Zoom what you can pick up really in terms of whether your course, you're staying connected, different sides, whether you've got issues with your hips, everything she could spot through Zoom. So we were able to work through a lot of issues really through the 3 months. She had me back to running midway through. She was able to adapt the program. We went away on a holiday for 3 weeks in the middle of it, and we adapted the program so we could go. So it was just an absolutely fantastic experience working with her. You can tell in working with her that she bases what she says on a kind of evidence base, obviously knows the research, explains why she's doing things, or why you're working on something, which for me makes a big difference, and helps me want to do it once somebody's explained that to me. So I feel at the end of the 3 month period, slightly on one hand, sad to say goodbye to Jocelyn, but excited as well because I feel in a really good place and going back to coach with my usual strength coach that I had before my surgery. And I feel like I'm in a good place to build strength from. I also know from Jocelyn things to be aware of in terms of signs of where problems, if they occur, may be occurring. I have exercises, mobility work that I will keep on throughout my training from now to come, I think. So all of that's fantastic, and I think my only reflection of things that I would have done better would be to have contacted her even sooner after surgery, or probably before surgery. So yeah, I think even if sport and strength work aren't a major part of your life, but you want to be functional, you want to move, you want to do, just operate in life, doing the things that you want to do. I think if you can work with Jocelyn, then it's just been such an invaluable experience for me, and I would just recommend it 100%. Thanks.